FB tweet. Pinterest email send text message print. Keith Urban is opening up about how wife Nicole Kidman helped him realize what's important in life. In an interview with The Sun on Wednesday, Urban, 54, opened up about numerous topics including his struggle with addiction, how his priorities have shifted and his family life. Throughout his early career, the country star entered rehab several times, the last being only months after he married Kidman, 54, in 2006. Their marriage marked a major turning point for the musician, who responded to a party invitation during the interview by quipping, "I'd like to stay married. I guess I used to do a thing where I'd work out the ramifications of whatever I did and then decide whether it was worth it, and most of the time I decided it was going to be despite the problems it would cause," he told the outlet. Keith Urban recalls surreal first-time meeting Dolly Parton during final Ellen appearance. He continued, "I'd go, I know this is going to cause this issue, but it will be bloody fun. Nighttime me hates daytime me, it's so true. But the next morning nighttime me is nowhere to be found, has totally unaccountable." These days, however, Urban is primarily focused on his kids, Sunday, 13, and Faith, 11. "Life is very different nowadays. I'm trying to set a good example for the kids, but I still don't know if I'm getting it right," said the Fighters singer. "I have made so many mistakes, but you have to work out what works for you. My message to them is always to do whatever they are passionate about, I don't care, as long as they work hard to achieve it," he continued. "Both Nick and I worked really hard. For me, it was like paying dues twice. I worked my way up through the clubs in Australia to get a record deal, and then moved to the US and had to start all over again from the bottom." He added, "Luckily things worked out a second time." Video, Nicole Kidman admits husband Keith Urban sometimes needs to escape their female-heavy family. Last month, the cop car singer similarly opened up with The Times and said, "My dad was an alcoholic, so I grew up in an alcoholic house and it took me a long time to believe I was wired the same. I don't talk a lot about it because I love my audience being able to just come and have a great time. I've nothing against drugs or alcohol. Everyone does what they want to do to have a great time," continued the one-too-many singer. "I just realized I'm allergic to it. Someone said, 'You have an allergy? What happens when you drink?' And I said, 'I break out in cuffs.'" Meanwhile, in March, Kidman told E!'s Live from the red carpet that Urban traveled to Los Angeles to accompany her at the 2022 Oscars, where she was nominated for her performance in Being the Ricardos, on March 27, after playing a concert in Las Vegas less than 24 hours beforehand. "I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here with my husband who was playing Vegas last night and flew in and landed at 1 a.m., said the Oscar winner. "Whatever it takes."